representing the rental of 22,000 per day for the said safe house. The highest amount of acknowledgement receipt, Mr. Chair, is 1 million. And if we divide this into 11 days, that would mean that the rental per day for the safe house is 90,000, way higher than the luxury hotels as previously presented and established in our hearings, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I wish to go back to Ms. Villa del Rey. Ma'am, doon po sa letter to the TVM for the request for augmentation fund, the purpose that was cited, safe implementation of various projects and activities under the Good Governance Program. Do you confirm this?
I don't have knowledge of the request, Your Honor. I only have copy of the letter.
Can we please flash again the physical and financial plan? At least Ms. Villa del Rey, please confirm it from the document from the office of the OVP. It says safe implementation of OVP. I cannot read anymore. Would you know, Ms. Villa del Rey, if during the time of Vice President Robredo, there is good governance program also?
Yes, Your Honor.
And under Vice President Robredo's good governance program, may kasama po ba doon na maintenance of safe houses?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Then can you please enlighten us? Bakit po dito sa good governance program ni Vice President Duterte may nasamang maintenance of safe houses under confidential fund?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Wala po akong knowledge doon sa disbursement and utilization ng confidential funds.
Nonetheless, Mr. Chair, I wish to manifest that although both Vice President Robredo and Vice President Duterte,
Congresswoman Luistro, maybe we can ask Attorney Sanchez because I noticed that her name was included in that document.
Ms. Sanchez, Attorney Sanchez,
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
do you confirm that Vice President Robredo has good governance program also?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Would you
Your Honor.
confirm that under Vice President Robredo's good governance program, there is no confidential fund?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And would you further confirm that under Vice President Robredo's good governance program, there is no maintenance of safe houses?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Please enlighten us. Bakit po pagdating sa programa, same program, good governance program of Vice President Duterte, biglang nagkaroon ng confidential fund, biglang nagkaroon ng maintenance of safe houses?
Your Honor, the budget was proposed by the Office of the Vice President, and it would be for different programs, Your Honor. But as to the details, Your Honor, I do not have information on the specific details and items to be spent under the confidential expense.
Would it
Your
be
Honor.
correct to say that the key officials of Vice President Duterte altered the menu of the good governance program of then Vice President Robredo?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, I think that would be a possible explanation, Your Honor.
And are they really allowed to alter the program?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, from my understanding, Your Honor, yes, that may be allowed because in the budget of the OVP, there is a general item, Your Honor, only, which is the good governance program.
In other words, Attorney Sanchez, that good governance program is just a nomenclature.
It's like
And as to what will be the menu under the good governance program, that will depend on the Vice President. Am I correct?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, that is my understanding, Your Honor.
And who therefore prepared the program of the Good Governance Program under the time of Vice President Duterte?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, that would be the Office of the Vice President, Your Honor.
Can you please cite the name? Who in particular among the key officials prepared?
Your Honor, I do not have the specific information on who the particular persons who prepared, but the request was submitted to the Budget Division, Your Honor.
Nevertheless, Mr. Chair, in spite of the admission of Attorney Sanchez that they can alter what is clear, the program Good Governance under Vice President Duterte suddenly include confidential fund and maintenance of safe houses, items which were never seen and which were never included in the program of Vice President Robredo. Am I correct, ma'am?
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
Another important observation, Mr. Chair, Attorney Sanchez. Last quarter of December 2022, OVP spent 16 million for maintenance of safe houses. Do you confirm?
I have no personal knowledge, Your Honor.
May we know if any one of you has personal knowledge about this? Ms. Villa del Rey?
None, Your Honor.
Nevertheless, let me finish this manifestation. 2022 last quarter, the OVP spent 16 million for maintenance of safe houses. This was followed by 2023 first quarter, another 16 million for maintenance of safe houses. This was followed by 2023 second quarter, another 16 million for maintenance of safe houses. And finally, 2023 third quarter, this time 5 million maintenance of safe houses. The only conclusion that I can derive from 2022 last quarter to the third quarter of 2023, meron kayong informants or assets whom you are keeping in the safe houses that the OVP is renting. The question, however, is, why suddenly, pagdating ng last quarter ng 2023, wala nang expenditure for safe houses or not even for confidential fund? San po napunta yung informant at assets nyo which you have been keeping in your safe houses from the last quarter of 2022 to the third quarter of 2023? Yun po ba inabandon ng OVP? Yun po ba biglang nag-disappear? I understand that you have no personal knowledge, but at least please give us a reasonable interpretation of what happened. Why suddenly, in the last quarter of 2023, nawala ang maintenance ng safe houses, which means nawala din ang informants at saka assets. Where did they go? Ms. Villa del Rey?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I cannot answer the question since I don't have really knowledge of the utilization of the confidential fund.
Attorney Sanchez?
Your Honor, I also apologize, same as the answer of Ms. Villa del Rey, Your Honor.
Mr. Kevin?
Same, Mr. Chair. I have no knowledge or participation in the utilization of the confidential funds.
Ms. Rabago?
Same, Mr. Chair. I don't have a personal knowledge on the utilization of the confidential
Ms.
funds.
Villa del Rey, can you at least tell us who has the personal knowledge over these matters?
Based on the JC and based on the issuance of cash advance, it is the Special Disbursing Officer
Who
as
is?
the accountable officer.
Can you please cite the name of the Special Disbursing Officer?
As shown in the check, Your Honor, it is Ms. Gina Acosta.
And apart from Ms. Gina Acosta, who else has personal knowledge over these matters?
I don't have idea, Your Honor. I
And you
don't have
confirm
knowledge.
that Gina Acosta, the special dispersing officer, whom you described earlier as confidential official with salary grade 24, is one of those who were subpoenaed and who did not appear. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Your Honor.
Thank you. I have nothing further, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congresswoman Luistro.
Mr.
Yes,
Chair,
Deputy Speaker
I just
J.D.
wanted
Suarez.
to ask a question. Attorney Sanchez, yung binanggit po ni Congressman Luistro na Special Disbursement Officer, ano pong pangalan niya? Gina Acosta. Yeah. She was the one cited in contempt, correct? Yeah. Along with Fajarda. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to get that clear. Thank you very much.
Your Honor, may we please recognize the presence of Honorable Jonathan Kitty Flores from 2nd District of Bukidnon and Honorable Steve C. Solon from the Lone District of Sarangani. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, the Chair would like to recognize the next interpellator, the Honorable Jefferson Congun. You have the floor, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, gusto ko pong i-direct ang aking katanungan kay Ginoong Jerome Tenedo.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair.
Good afternoon po. Bilang eksperto po no, sa budget and planning, budget preparation, familiar po kayo sa estimation at forecasting ng mga budget. Kumbaga, i-request mo yung budget, nagre-request ka ng budget na kaya mong i-utilize, tama po ba?
That's correct, Mr. Chair.
So pag nag-request ka ng budget for 1 year, kaya mong siguraduhin na ito kayang-kaya mong i-utilize ng isang taon.
Should be, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So pag nag-request ka naman ng 1 quarter, ng isang quarter, yung in-request mo rin, kaya mong i-utilize sa isang quarter.
Should be, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Mr. Kelvin, ano ang trabaho mo sa OVP?
Isa pa akong budget officer. Involved po ako sa paggawa ng budget proposal during budget proposal submission to DBM. And then during budget legislation sa mga hearing po ng Committee on APRO, gumagawa din po kami ng documents to be ready documents for the hearing.
Okay. Kanina may tinanong si Congresswoman Jinky kanina.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yung na-alter, no? Kasi sinabi kanina, walang budget, no? Walang nakalagay na budget para dun sa confidential fund o maintenance, no? Ng mga safe houses nung panahon ni VP Robredo. Tapos nung naging si VP Duterte na, nagkaroon na ng budget for maintenance ng mga safe houses. May kinalaman ka ba sa bilang budget officer, may kinalaman ka ba sa paglalagay ng budget na ito?
Specifically for safe houses, wala po, Mr. Chair.
Di ba sa'yo dumadaan lahat, lalong-lalo na pag mga request ng mga budget, siyempre may kinalaman ka sa paglalagay ng menu, pagdagdag ng menu, no? Sa budget nito.
That's correct, Mr. Chair. But in general sense po yung naging nakalagay sa letter as confidential expenses or confidential fund, wala pong breakdown na merong maintenance of safe houses.
So yung nakalagay sa budget ng OVP na nakalagay doon is maintenance for safe houses. Wala kang kinalaman dito? Hindi ikaw naglagay dito sa inyong budget proposal?
Yes, at the time of submission of request, wala pong ganong specific na expense type or need, sir.
So paano to nailagay sa budget ng OVP kung hindi dumaan sa inyo? Yung maintenance ng mga safe houses?
Sir, Mr. Chair, the maintenance of safe houses is part of the confidential expenses. Yung umbrella term na confidential expense po, yung naging part ng letter. However, doon sa letter, hindi na po nakaspecify ano po yung mga menu or items under confidential expenses na paggagamitan ng confidential fund.
Sino ang naglagay ng menu na ito?
I have no knowledge po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Mr. Kevin, no, responsibility niyo din sa bilang budget officer na mag-flag down, no, ng mga deficiencies or flaws pag meron kayo nakikita sa budget implementation ng OVP, tama po ba?
That's correct, Mr. Chair.
Sa paggastos ng mga pondong natanggap din ng OVP,
That's correct, Mr. Chair.
may mga napansin ka bang irregularidad sa paggastos ng 125 million confidential fund ng OVP?
Wala po, Mr. Chair. I have no knowledge with regards to utilization. The budget division is mainly involved on the early phase po on the request of cash advance for confidential activities.
So wala kang alam, lalong-lalo na sa kung paano ni-utilize.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kay Madam Rosalyn Sanchez, di ba po kayo ang pumipirma ng cheque? Kasama po kayo sa pumirma ng cheque?
Mr. Chair.
Attorney Sanchez, you are recognized.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. That is correct, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
So, tingin niyo po ba hindi kasama sa inyong trabaho na tignan kung ang mga pinipirmahan niyo pong cheque, naayon po ba o tama ang paggastos?
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, at the time that the cash advance is issued, there is still no utilization yet. So, nangyayari po yung issuance ng check at the start. So, yung utilization phase po, hindi na po covered ng signature ko on the check, Your Honor, and also under the joint circular, Your Honor. It is not also part of my duties and responsibilities, Your Honor.
So, hindi ka nagtataka kung paano at kung paano pamamaraan ginamit yung mga cheque na pinipirmahan mo?
Mr. Chair, because I do not have knowledge as to how it was spent, I am not in a position also para po magtaka, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Tinedo,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
pumipirma po ba kayo ng Pumipirma po ba kayo ng yung tinatawag nating FAR o yung FAR?
Yes, Mr. Chair, the Financial Accountability Report.
Yes, Financial Accountability Report. Pumipirma po ba kayo nun?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Meron po ba kayong pinipirmahan nun pagdating sa confidential fund?
Part po ng FAR, sir, is yung line item na or expense type na confidential expenses, sir, Mr. Chair.
So, nagsicertify ka, tama?
Nagsicertified correct po na may pondong nilaan sa OVP para sa confidential expenses at may pondo rin po na inobligate for the cash advance ng confidential activities.
So, wala rin itong kinalaman sa paggastos?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kung tama ang paggastos?
Correct, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Napansin ko din, Mr. Tinedo, na hindi kayo nakapag-disburse ng confidential fund ang OVP noong fourth quarter of 2023. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Dahil dito ay may remaining balance o undisbursed balance ang OVP na 125 million.
That's correct, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Tinedo, kung tama ang budget planning at forecasting na isinasagawa ninyo para sa 2023 budget ng OVP, meron kayong inalat na 500 million na confidential fund for the entire year or 125 million each quarter. Hindi ba kailangan ng Office of the Vice President ang pondo na ito para sa fourth quarter?
Based po dun sa aming report, wala na po sinubmit na request for cash advance for the fourth quarter. So hindi na po namin na-utilize or na-obligate yung remaining 125 million for fiscal year 2023 last quarter.
Hindi ka ba nagtataka kung bakit first, second, and third quarter may request na confidential fund ang OVP sa kanyang paggastos, lalong-lalo na para sa mga warehouse and safe houses. Pero pagdating ng fourth quarter, bigla itong nawala hindi na ginamit ng OVP ang kanyang budget for confidential fund. Hindi ba nakakapagtaka yon?
Nakakapagtaka po, pero during the reporting po namin internal, binabanggit po namin periodically na may remaining pa na 125 million na available for the last quarter.
Bakit ka nagtaka?
There is a program budget na po for the entire year. So, and yung 125 million is for the last quarter of 2023. Significant siya na pwedeng makaapekto sa budget utilization status or rate ng OVP. Hence, kailangan ko pong i-report na may available pa.
Hindi ka ba nagtaka dahil kawawa naman yung mga nasa mga safe houses and warehouses ninyo sa mga binibigyan nyo ng allowance ng mga intelligence officers?
At
Hindi ka ba nagtaka para doon?
At that time, Mr. Chair, wala po akong idea or knowledge kung paano ginagamit yung confidential expenses except those items na nakalagay sa joint circular. So, wala po akong basihan para pagtakhan kung paano yung mga safe houses, mga assets.
Tingin ko, may alam ka rin ba kung ano na nangyari sa mga rewards and supplies for the informants? Kung ano nangyari sa kanila? So, I guess, wala ka rin alam dito.
Yes, Mr. Chair, wala po akong knowledge.
Alam mo, Mr. Tiniedo, tingin ko, isa lang ibig sabihin nito, no? Dahil hindi dire-diretso yung pag-utilize ng pondo ng OVP, ng kanyang confidential fund. Ang isa lang na ibig sabihin nito ay walang totoong programa na pinaglalaanan itong confidential fund. Kung kaya walang sinusundan na logic or forecasting ang budget para dito. At wala ring epekto sa ahensya na hindi nila nagamit yung kanilang confidential fund. Tingin mo po pwede ko bang i-ano yun? Isipin yun?
Sir, as part of OVP, may mga activities naman po yung OVP sa mga projects and programs. However, insofar as confidential activities is concerned, wala pong knowledge yung budget division. Lahat po kami doon. Kung paano ginagamit ang confidential funds.
Okay. Alam po ninyo, sa isang opisina, imposible pong hindi kayo nakakapagkwento-kwentuhan kung paano nyo nagagamit, no, ang isang pondo. Dahil alam naman natin lahat kayo nakapirma dito. At obligasyon ninyo na siguraduhin na yung confidential fund ay nagagamit sa tamang pamamaraan. So, parang hindi ka paniwala na talagang wala kayong idea kung paano ito na-utilize, no? Kasi syempre lahat yan, you affix your signatures. At kahit paano, responsable kayo sa kung saan paano ito nagagamit. Lalong-lalo na, ikaw, Madam Rosalyn Sanchez, yung iyong pirma ay nasa cheque. Ikaw, Madam Villa Del Rey, kayo po ang accountant, no, ng Office of the Vice President, na kahit paano, inaalam nyo rin, sigurado ako, kung paano na-utilize at nagagamit yung mga pondo na ipinagkakatiwala sa Office of the Vice President. Maaaring sinasabi ninyo na wala kayong direktang information o walang nagpupuntang mga papeles na dumadaan sa inyong opisina. Pero kahit paano alam ko na dumadaan sa inyo yung impormasyon kung paano ito nagagamit. Mr. Tiniedo, sa tingin ko, ikaw ang least guilty kung sakasakaling may nangyaring irregularidad dito sa paggamit ng confidential fund ng Office of the Vice President. At sana, no, kung may nalalaman ka, mas maganda, sabihin mo na. Kasi hindi naman titigil ang committee na ito na para mag-imbestiga, lalong-lalo na kung paano at ginamit, kung saan ginamit ang confidential fund ng Office of the Vice President. Nakita nyo naman, may mga ilang tao na nakapirma, pero iba-iba yung pirma. Hindi alam kung saan, paano ginamit, or kulang yung information, lalong-lalo na sa acknowledgement receipt. Patong-patong na red flags, no? Yung nauungkat tungkol sa Office of the Vice President Confidential Fund for 2022 and 2023. Tila ba ginagamit ang confidential fund bilang sistema, no, para mag-commit ng plunder or manguha ng pera sa pamahalaan. So, kailangan nating malaman kung saan nang napupunta o paano nagagamit ang confidential fund na ibinibigay natin sa ating mga opisina. Yun lang po, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Congressman.